Hey everybody, Cary here. I hope you're having an awesome day. If you don't know who I am Cary, aka American Arbitrage, and I'm a full-time reseller. I resell on eBay, Cary, Facebook Marketplace, and also soon to be my store, which is reopening in a couple weeks. In this video, I'm going to show you what I find thrifting today, what I look for to buy to flip online. And also, I'm going to show you all the items I've sold since my last video yesterday. This is the life of a full-time reseller. Let's go. So off to the DI. I'm hoping I find some good stuff today. I've definitely had a lot more luck at savers lately, but that doesn't mean any given day I can't do well at the DI. I've been finding a lot of electronics at this DI lately for good prices. $4 on this Magnavox. It looks like it's in really good condition, and I checked it out and it's working great. I should be able to make about 40 or 50 plus shipping. Pricing is a little bit all over the place, but I think 40 to 50 is right about where I'm going to be able to sell this at. I saw a nice bundle of golf clubs, but I'm not an expert on this, so if any of you know about golf clubs, was this a good deal at $15 for all these? They are Wilson Matrix golf clubs. I actually put them in my cart. I walked around for a little bit, couldn't find much on these models, so I decided to pass. Hoping for some better luck at the savers. As always, I try to pick out the luckiest cart so I can find some good stuff. First off, I saw this cast iron bank. Be careful with these. This is a reproduction. You can tell because the paint is so pristine, and also it says Hamilton Collection, I believe, and also $14.99 is way too much. If they're vintage, they're good, but if they're new, you just really have to be picky and check and see if it's worth it. This bag was a good bag. It had Spider-Man, Baymax, a Optimus Prime for $2.99. It's a no-brainer. I decided to take a chance on this bag with the Spider-Man. It's $2.99. That Spider-Man may only be worth $3 or $4, but it also could be worth a little bit more. It looks like it's a decent quality one, so I'm going to try it and see if I can sell it. One of my biggest pieces of advice I can give you when you go to the thrift store is be curious. This binoculars right here, these binoculars are only $4.99. I did some research and they're all over the place. I saw some that were similar that sold for $500, some that sold on bid for $10, but at $5 I'm going to take a chance and find out if these are worth it. I'm back at the shop, and in this part of the video I am going to show you what I've actually sold in the last day since my last video. So this should be good. Listen to the stuff I'm selling, look for it too, and you can make some profit as well. First up, I sold this set of Panasonic home phones. So I got this Panasonic phone set just last week for $4 in a bag. People are still using these in their houses and also in their businesses, so don't overlook this stuff. It could have some value. A big part of why I picked this up was because the deal was awesome. $4 is a great deal. I believe I put it up for $25 or $30, and I took a best offer after a couple days for $20 plus shipping. Some sets go for even more money than that. I could have waited and probably got full price. If you get some of the business phones with all the extra buttons and stuff, those sets can go for even more money. So if you see this out there in the thrift stores, garage sales, you know, and the price is right, just buy it, honestly. If it's only a couple bucks and the whole set's there, I'd buy it. And if it's borderline as far as what they're charging, look it up. Your phone is your best friend. Look up the item and see if it's worth you getting. Here is a Facebook sale I had actually yesterday, but it's pretty cool, an NES controller. Here's a classic Nintendo controller. I honestly haven't found one of these in a long time. When I started reselling 10 years ago, I found Nintendo, NES, N64, GameCube, vintage video game stuff all the time. Now it's a little tougher. There's a lot more competition out there for it, but when I see something at a good price, I pick it up. I believe this was $2.99 at Savers. I got this last week, and I sold it on Facebook. This technically sold yesterday. I forgot to add it because I hadn't been doing Facebook stuff every day, but I'm going to start showing you my Facebook sales as well. So this one sold within, I think, 2 or 3 days for $9 plus shipping. The best part about Facebook Marketplace right now is the fees are only 5%. So you save a bit of money, and honestly, I get about the same, if not more, on Facebook Marketplace for a lot of items. You know I'm going to have some basketball cards. Here's a Fred VanVleet. Monetarily, this isn't a big sale, but it's important to remember this name, Fred VanVleet. He's one of the best players on the Toronto Raptors. If you find a good card of him, you can make some money as long as you're not overpaying. I got this in a lot. I don't have much into it. It didn't sell for much, but I love these silver prisms. If you get these silver prisms in rookies, and they're good rookies, they could be worth a lot of money. I sold this card right here, for $1.75 plus shipping. Next up is the big sale of the day. So I got these Carmelo Anthony cards just about 10 or 11 days ago for a quarter a piece. I had 4 of them. I wish he had more. I did really well on them. I got them at the card shop right there. I showed you in one of my videos the day that I got them. And turns out, I didn't know this, they're worth a lot more than I thought. I thought these were going to be $2, $3, maybe $4 a piece. Turns out I sold all 4 of them for $50 plus shipping in under 2 weeks. Carmelo Anthony stuff also is on the rise. I did notice when I was looking over these cards, there's Dirk Nowitzki on it, and a lot of the people with the listings were putting that Dirk Nowitzki was on it. It might be because, let me see if I can adjust this, because the pose and he's going for the layup and it's an interesting picture. That might be part of it. So it did sell though. The cards went for about, goodness, whatever the division of 4 by 50 is. So 12 or 13, something like that, dollars a piece. So that is awesome. Look out for sports cards. Don't be afraid to look stuff up. This is modern. This is only 13 years old, and it sold well. Just stuff from the late 90s, mid 2000s of Hall of Fame or potential Hall of Fame players are on the up. I say it almost every day in almost every video. Look out for this stuff, and you can make some money. Thank you so much for getting this far in the video. If you're liking it, please press the like button so it gets pushed out into the algorithm. And also subscribe so you can see when my next videos are coming out. I'm trying to do one every day. I'm going to St. George, Utah and Las Vegas this weekend. So there's going to be a lot of good thrifting videos. And when I get back, I'm going to do just a massive what sold video on all the stuff that I sold during the 4 days I was gone. So stay tuned. I'm trying to do these every single day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.